Hi there, I'm Brian Rycroft, a Happy Science lecturer based in Australia. Thanks for joining me today. This is a short video for those who have recently encountered Happy Science and may have received our fundamental sutra, the true words spoken by Buddha. In the last short video that I uploaded, I showed an excerpt of Master Okawa's lecture, The Power to Spread Love. And I shared the fundamental teaching of Happy Science that true happiness comes from the practice of love that gives. It means to give without expecting anything in return. And the starting point of that is to feel a sense of gratitude for everything that we have received. And especially that we have been given our lives from God. There was reference in that lecture to God. So some people were wondering why there's a reference to God and a teaching of love. When I first encountered Happy Science, I'm familiar with the term Buddha and I'm seeking enlightenment. Those type of questions came out. So today I'd like to address that. When we first joined Happy Science, we were allowed to receive the true words spoken by Buddha, our fundamental sutra. So what does Buddha mean, the true words spoken by Buddha? Buddha means in this context, Shakyamuni Buddha, or Gautama Siddhartha, the historical Buddha. So these are the contents of the sutra, is what Buddha would teach people if he were alive on earth today, in modern society. So what the contents of the sutra are Buddhist in nature, and they represent what Buddha would teach us in modern day language in the current society. And by reciting these direct teachings from Shakyamuni Buddha every day and making it nourishment for our souls, we are able to lead a life of faith based on the true spirit of Buddhism. But when you start to recite the sutra, it says, "There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha." So what does Buddha mean in this context? Of course, it doesn't mean the historical Buddha, but it means the eternal Buddha or primordial Buddha. That has the same meaning of creator or supreme being. In other words, God with a capital G. So it means that this teaching, the true words spoken by Buddha, is not just for Buddhists, but it's a teaching for all people in the world. So sometimes Western people might think there's a difference between God and Buddha, and when they encounter Happy Science, they will say, "No, thank you, I don't want to join Happy Science because I believe in God. I don't believe in Buddha." But in Happy Science, we taught that the name of the Supreme Being is revealed as El Cantare. It means the light of the earth. And we taught that El Cantare is the united consciousness of Buddha and God. The united consciousness of Buddha and God. So the true words spoken by Buddha, the fundamental sutra, although it has the spirit of Buddhism and it's the foundation of our spiritual discipline, it doesn't allow us to understand or grasp the entirety of this great consciousness called El Cantare. It's just one aspect of El Cantare. So that's why sometimes we have reference to the being God and have other teachings on different topics such as love, and they might sound very Christian in nature. But that's because El Cantare is the being whom Jesus Christ called Father. He is the God of love. So I'd like to show another excerpt from that lecture, The Power to Spread Love, that gives us more insight into the nature of this great consciousness, El Cantare.
許しがたきを許し、あなた方を迫害し、差別し、迫害しする人をも許しなさい。それがあなた方に課せられた大きな大きな力なんです。あなた方は今力を授かっています。天上の力です。神の力です。地球神の力です。あなた方の主エルカンターレは 愛の神です。一番大切なことは、汝の主なる神を愛せよという言葉です。これは言い換えれば、汝らの愛の神を信ぜよということです。そして第二に大事なことは、汝の隣人を愛せよということです。あなた方に利害があるからではなく、あなた方が人生で出会う途上の多くの人たちを愛しなさい。神があなた方を愛したように愛しなさいと私は述べているのです。全世界の皆さん、直接お姿を見ることはできない皆さんにも伝えたい。私はあなた方すべてを愛しています。